Welcome to Magnetic Podcasts. We are so excited to have you here today. This is a podcast where we explore interesting stories, ideas, and people. Today's episode is all about success and determination. We're going to talk about someone who has made a name for himself, not just for his talent, but for his incredible hard work and strong mind. So, if you've ever wondered what it takes to be the best, stay tuned.
Success doesn't happen overnight, and our topic today proves that. We'll explore what drives some people to push harder, train longer, and keep going when others might give up. It's a story that can inspire anyone, whether you love sports or not. Let's jump right in and discover what makes a true champion.
Let's dive into today's topic. We all know Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the greatest football players of all time. But what really makes him stand out? Well, Ronaldo has this unique philosophy about success. He often says, "In my mind, I'm always the best." He doesn't care what others think or say about him. He believes that to be the best, you have to think you're the best. He applies this not only in football, but in all parts of his life. From when he was just 12 years old, people told him he was talented but too skinny to succeed. Instead of giving up, he decided to improve himself, to work harder than anyone else. He spent hours in the gym, followed strict diets, and did extra training sessions, all because he wanted to prove everyone wrong. And look at where he is today.
But Ronaldo is not just about talent. He says that talent is not enough. For him, it's about dedication and constant effort. He believes in doing more than what's expected. If he misses one training session, he makes sure he doesn't miss the next one. He sees every day as a chance to get better. He says there are no secrets to success, just hard work. This mindset has kept him at the top level for over 15 years.
Ronaldo also talks about his image. Some people think he is arrogant because he takes things very seriously, especially on the field. But he explains that if people knew him personally, they would see that he is simply a person who hates to lose. He even said that he would like to have a chat with those who call him arrogant to show them the real Cristiano. Interesting, right?
And there's more. He speaks about the importance of mental strength. For Ronaldo, the mind is his strongest point. He believes that his mental power is what sets him apart from others. He says, the numbers don't lie. He has been playing at a top level for over 15 years, and this is due to his dedication, hard work, and constant effort. He thinks that without mental strength, even the most talented players will not reach their full potential. It's a fascinating point of view, especially in a sport where physical ability often gets the most attention.
Ronaldo also shared his thoughts about his passion for the game. He loves football so much that he is willing to do whatever it takes to stay at the top. He says he is addicted to success and winning. Some might see this as a negative trait, but he believes it drives him to be better every day. For him, success is not just about winning trophies. It's about pushing himself to his limits and beyond.
You know, I find Ronaldo's approach quite inspiring. It's not every day you see someone so focused on being the best version of themselves. It's like he's always challenging himself, whether he's playing a match or just hanging out with his family. It shows that determination isn't something you can switch on and off. It's something that's part of you.
I think he's right about hard work being the real secret to success. Many people believe that talent alone will get them to the top, but Ronaldo shows us that it's more than that. It's about the effort you put in every single day. There's a saying that goes, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. And Ronaldo is a perfect example of that. He is talented, no doubt, but he also works incredibly hard.
If we look at other successful people, like entrepreneurs or even artists, they all have one thing in common. They never give up. They keep pushing, even when things are tough. It's like Ronaldo said, you can't just sit around and expect success to come to you. You have to go out and grab it, even if that means doing more than everyone else.
Think about it. How many times have we seen talented people who just don't make it? Maybe they didn't work hard enough, or they didn't have the right mindset. Ronaldo's story teaches us that even if you have talent, you need to combine it with hard work and a strong will to achieve great things. That's why his story is so powerful. He wasn't born the best player. He became the best player by pushing himself harder than anyone else.
And his philosophy isn't just for sports. It can apply to anyone in any field. Whether you are studying, working, or even pursuing a hobby, that drive to be better can make all the difference. Sometimes, it's not about being the most talented person in the room. It's about being the most hard-working person in the room. And that's a lesson we can all take to heart.
But there is something to consider here. Ronaldo's self-confidence is sometimes seen as arrogance. I think this is where things get a bit tricky. On one hand, it's great to believe in yourself. You need that confidence to achieve great things. But on the other hand, when does confidence become too much?
Some people think Ronaldo is too confident, but I believe he knows exactly who he is and what he wants. To be at the top, you have to think like a winner. Still, I can understand why some people might see this as arrogance. It's a fine line, isn't it? Maybe it's about how you show your confidence. If you're humble and confident at the same time, people are more likely to admire you.
I think that confidence is necessary for success, but it should always be balanced with humility. Being humble doesn't mean you think less of yourself. It just means you don't think you're better than everyone else. It's a balance, and it's not always easy to get it right.
For example, some of the greatest leaders in history were both confident and humble. They knew their strengths, but were also aware of their weaknesses. They listened to others and learned from them. Ronaldo might not always show this side on the football field, but maybe that's because he is in battle mode when he plays. When he's off the pitch, he could be a completely different person, and maybe that's why he wants people to know him better.
What if more of us had that kind of balance in our own lives? Believing in ourselves, but also staying open to learning and growing from others. I think that's where real greatness comes from. It's not just about winning. It's about how you win.
Well, I have a story that might relate. There was a time when I had to present a big project at work. I remember feeling nervous and thinking, what if I'm not good enough? But then I decided to take a page out of Ronaldo's book. I told myself, you've got this. You're prepared, and you're going to do your best. I walked into that room with confidence, and guess what? It went really well.
Sometimes we just need that little push to believe in ourselves. Just like Ronaldo, who didn't let anyone tell him he was too skinny or not strong enough. We all have moments when we need to be our own biggest cheerleader. It's not always easy, but it's worth it. I think we can all learn a lot from his mindset. Whether it's at work, school, or even in our personal lives, having that determination and confidence can make a huge difference.
I remember another time when I was training for a marathon. I had never run that far before, and everyone kept telling me how hard it would be. But I remembered something Ronaldo said about pushing yourself. So I trained every day, even when I didn't feel like it. There were times when I wanted to give up, but I kept going. And in the end, I finished that marathon, and it felt amazing.
It's funny how much you can do when you believe in yourself and put in the effort. I think that's the key takeaway from Ronaldo's story. No matter who you are or where you come from, you can achieve great things if you work hard and believe in yourself. We all have that potential inside us. We just need to tap into it.
So what can we take from all this? Well, first, we need to remember that hard work is key. There's no substitute for it. Whether you're studying for a test, training for a sport, or working on a project, putting in the effort will always pay off. Second, confidence is important, but so is humility. Believe in yourself, but also be kind and respectful to others.
If you ever feel like giving up, think of Ronaldo's words. Talent is not enough. Keep pushing, keep working, and never settle for less than your best. Maybe start with small goals, achieve them, and then set bigger ones. Celebrate your wins, but don't get too comfortable. Always strive to be better.
Another tip is to stay focused. Ronaldo always talks about focus and concentration. When you are doing something important, give it your full attention. Don't let distractions get in the way. Find a quiet place, put your phone away, and just concentrate on what you need to do. It makes a huge difference.
Also, remember to stay positive. Success doesn't come overnight, and there will be times when things don't go your way. But if you stay positive and keep going, you will get there. Like Ronaldo, use every challenge as a chance to grow. Learn from your mistakes and keep moving forward.
And that brings us to the end of today's episode. Thank you for joining us on Magnetic Podcasts. We hope you found this discussion as interesting as we did. Don't forget to tune in next time for more inspiring stories and ideas. Until then, keep pushing yourself and remember, you are capable of amazing things. See you soon.